G'day, g'day, and welcome back to Mel's Crafty Paper Place. Thank you for stopping by today, and I hope I'm finding you in your craft room and happy to craft along with me today. I am playing along with the Ginger's Corners, all about that base, 20 base pages in 20 days YouTube hop for November. From the 1st of November to the 20th of November, we'll be doing a page a day using our base pages that are in our stash. Now, if you don't have any base pages, well, what do I say? Nah. I have quite a few base pages because sometimes I just like to play with paper and just do half a job. I don't know, I just like to play with paper sometimes. So rather than the whole kit and caboodle, so to speak, rather than the whole thing, I like to play with a bit of paper and just do some sticking down. So I have quite a few. I am easily going to have, I've probably got like 50. I should count them. So next video I will count them and see how many I've got left after this. Today I am doing my second page because this is day 2. So my first one was a double page and today is a single. So I am going to be using a page maps map of a sketch from December 2020, and I'm using this one here. So when I do my base pages, or when I just feel like playing with paper, because sometimes, you know, you lose that mojo and you just, I don't know, for me sometimes I just don't want to go digging for photos. I don't want to dig a whole thing out. I just want to play with paper, and I will just find layouts that I think, right, I've got definitely 4x6 photos and 3x3. Perfect. I'll put my paper down and that's it, because it's going to be easy for me to get photos for. Really, really easy. So that's the little layout there. So this one does have, like, because it's for December, it's like got the theme of Christmas, and this, sorry, I'm sitting down, so I hope you can see that. It has like a big like bauble embellishment there. I'm not going to do the big string down, but I am just going to do one embellishment. Well, that's the plan. However, if you have seen any of my videos, you know that just doesn't really work all the time. But just trying to keep it to one embellishment, a title up here, because it's got beautiful papers. So it's really showcasing the lovely papers. So this is what I've come up with so far. So I already had my papers. So I used a 6x8 cut in half down here for the sides. And I've got this lovely green triangular page from the Bungalow Lane. So for me it was a no-brainer. I thought, okay, I'll do a masculine layout. So I have got these couple of photos of Sergio when we were in Paris. Now, Arc de Triomphe, I believe, I'm not even sure. I have to doubly check because there's a few arcs over there, so I do have to doubly check which one this was. And then another statue, don't know what they are. I'm going to have to re-Google that and see what they were, because obviously I didn't write it down. It was in 2002 as well. So this is my big 4x6 photo, which I have trimmed just a smidgen. I trimmed some of the sky off, and this one, instead of 3x3, is 4x3.5. So I am thinking, just like the sketch, just to pop them side by side. I have popped this one up on foam. It's a really nice photo. It's very relaxed. It's a really nice photo. A lot of people in the background, but here's what it is. We were traveling, so yeah. My idea was for the big journaling piece, because Becky does use a lot of big journaling pieces. I thought I would try and use a 4x6 card. I did have a look at the ones that were in the collection, what I had left, but they were all green and blue and really blended in with it. I didn't want that. So I went through my old Kaiser Craft 4x6 cards, like Project Life type cards. These are quite thin, but they are quite pretty and quite usable. What is it on the back? These photos are our memories for a lifetime. That was the back. So I've just cut it in half because I wanted a bit of journaling. I knew I was going to cut in half to extend it. And then I saw this one with the R is for remember, and I thought that I'm going to make that my title. I'm going to just keep it simple, and I'm just going to tuck, I was thinking just to tuck that in there. I was thinking to bring it over this way a bit, but I didn't like the white on white there, so I think I'm going to keep it just inside on the triangle paper there, just so it helps borders it and you can really see the edge, because I have not inked any of my paper. I do not think that far in advance when I do my base pages. So I have only got the two papers. Now I did matte my page on, I cut it down a little tiny bit, matted it on black, and then I matted my photos on a little bit of black cardstock as well, because of bringing this black in. There is a little bit of black in the pattern paper as well, so I'm really happy with that. I'm really liking it. I'm going to try and keep this edge here level with my little photo, and I'm just going to stick this R is for remember just in there like so, and then I'll pull this left photo in. So that's my plan. This one can go either way because it's just lines. I'm just going to tuck it under the bottom and there. So that's, I think I'm going to stick that down because that's what I'm thinking. I'll try and straighten, make sure it's straight when I stick it down. I might stick this one down first. I've pulled a couple of things that I really want to try and use as well. Let me just get my pokey tool and peel off my tape. I've pulled a couple of things, but I'm not sure how I'm going to use them yet. I have a little bit of an idea, but I can't say my ideas always go to plan. Like, about there I'm thinking. Excuse my head. Just going to see that that's roughly straightish, about there. Kind of want it straightish. And then I'm going to put, I think I'm going to put this one down next rather than the bottom one. So I've used up my old foam dots negative. And I'm just going to, and it's not very sticky, so I am going to add glue to it. These were the old Kaisercraft ones and they were never very sticky. The foam stays up well, but, and it's quite a high foam too, which I'm like, oh, I'll just get it used. So I'll do that. Here I go again, just sticking stuff down, not thinking I'm going to tuck or anything like that. I don't think that far ahead, unfortunately, so I often regret that sometimes, but anyway, here goes. I'm just going to pop this in line just there, and R is for remember. I thought that was nice, something a little bit different. I will have to Google, and because I can't remember I knew we were in Paris, but and walking around. We took so many photos though, as you do. So, you know, I'll just make sure that's straight as possible. Not that I can move it now, even though I'm trying, because it's stuck. But I will still try and move it, make sure it's straight. Makes me feel better. Alright, so I'm going to pop my journaling spot just under there as well. I'm just going to try and keep it in line-ish, about there. I'll push this side up a little bit just to straighten it up a little bit. There we go. Alright, then I'm going to pop this photo on this side. So I have in my description box down below, I have got the quick link for the YouTube hop with all the lovely creators that are joining in this year for the hop, using up your base pages instead of just having them sit in there for years like I do and forgetting about them. Dig them out and use them up, finish them off. Alright, do I want to go down like that? I think I want to keep it central to the paper. I don't mind if it's a little bit... Do I want it over there? I think I'll just line it up just there-ish. little bit crooked. That's okay. Something like that. Here we go. Not too bad. A little bit crooked, but that's okay. Right. So yeah, I've got the link in the bottom there, in my description box. There will be a link also to Ginger's Corner's Facebook page, and she's doing a giveaway, I believe, and all the details will be there for you to join in and enter the giveaway on her Facebook page. So pop over there and check that out, because that'll be really cool. Who doesn't love a good giveaway? Because she does fabulous blessing boxes and giveaways. And also, as I said, the one-stop link, you just click on the link and it takes you to a playlist. So it'll just play, you can play through all of the creators' videos. We're all in one big playlist, so you just hit play and away it goes, which is really fantastic. You can just pop that on while you create and be inspired. So next I want to do my embellishment, I think, down here. I was thinking to do a doily, but then when I pulled it out, it was a little bit girly. I didn't want to go so girly. I did rounded corners, like the card had rounded corners here, so I liked that. Softened it a little bit with all of my straight corners, so I did quite like that. I did find this piece, like I threw this in my box when I was getting stuff out, getting ready. The blue matches perfectly. I got this at a craft day and it was like on a bag or on a gift or something like that. I'm pretty sure. I don't think it was the front of a card. It may have been, but I think it was on a gift, to be honest. Like on our bags, and yeah. So I think I pulled my name off of there. Oh, I'm not sure. Anyway, whatever. That I know where I got it from. I know I got it from Alison's lovely craft event. I know that's where I got it from. I'm thinking to shove this sucker down here some way or other. I'm not sure exactly, but I'm just going to tuck it like under the corner. Or maybe like something like that. Oh yeah, that sits, those two opposite sides, that sits nicely. And I don't mind the white flower, because I also have got these flowers from Uniquely Creative, and they've got a not a yellow, but like a beige tinge around, sort of almost yellowish, which kind of plays off of the gold a little bit in this. So I'm quite liking those. Chantilly flowers. So I think I might use some of those. Sorry about the noise, golly. A bit excited there. Now these flowers were from the second-hand lot I bought recently. So these have been sat for a very long time and they're a little bit squashed. But that's okay. I don't mind. So I'm thinking to like, maybe not the big one per se. Maybe a smaller one like that. I don't know. Oh, I was thinking to put the butterfly there. Maybe, but I can't put the butterfly like that. I'd have to sort of sit in like this-ish. So maybe I might have to turn it a little bit. Maybe I might have to put it either around that. Oh, I could go that way. Hang on. One moment, please. Let me just have a little look. Oh, yeah, I quite like that. I might have to trim it a little bit. He's bent his antler already. I wonder if I can pull that off that thing. I can cut it a little bit. I think I might trim it just a little bit. Let me get my really sharp scissors and just trim it like a little piece of cardstock, like thick card. Just trim it a little bit because I like that it's giving a little bit of height. There's a noise going on over there. I don't know what it is. Anyway. There we go. Just so I can, if I can sneak that butterfly on there, I quite like him because he brings out the blues. Butterfly slash moth. That might sit a bit better. Oh yeah, that's better, and I can hide that behind it. And I can just lift my little things there. I could go this way. Sorry, I'm looking at it myself. No, I think I like that. I'm thinking I might try and, yeah, have him facing like the upwards, so it goes the same way. I like that. I'm happy with that. I could do that. Don't have to glue this on, and it's a little bit bendy, so it is a little bit like, a little bit sandy too. I think that might be a little bit of the glue coming off actually, sorry. Or a little bit of the paint, because it is a painted, so goodness knows. Because it's a little piece of Minte, like chippy. That's what it is, so yeah. Alright, I think I'm gonna glue that on pretty much, nearly. Now, I do have, I think I'll try and keep him like facing in a little bit. And then putting like a little flower there maybe. Now, I do have, I don't know if you can see, yeah, to the side here, I've got some big flowers. Because I was thinking almost as well maybe just putting a big flower there. But it wasn't quite big enough. And I do have these giant sprigs of foliage that came in the bungalow lane thing. And I'm thinking, oh, I could use these to go up a little bit instead of the string like on the bauble. And they're facing the right way. And I was thinking I might just use the blue one. I'm thinking I might pop it up. I'm not sure. I have got brown, but I'm not sure I want to use brown. Oh, that is pretty. Oh, that is quite cute. That sits there very nicely. Okay, I don't want to introduce another colour because there's no brown anywhere else except in my photo. I do have brown flowers, but they're not exactly the same shade. They're a little bit different. I do like that though. It's got a green background, so I don't want to use green, but it's pretty. I was thinking to use the black flowers. Like maybe this one's a little bit ripped down here. Oh no, it's not just twisted, it's not ripped. There we go. I'm thinking to tuck it under and just, I might trim a little thing off because I want it to go over a little bit more. Like just poking out a little bit there. Maybe, sort of thing. Do I want the brown or do I want the blue? I was thinking the blue to begin with, because I just don't want to introduce, oh, that one's so frail. And I thought I might be able to eventually cut this one down like in two. I was thinking to make that two rather than keep it as one. Yeah, I think I'll go with the blue. Little black petals there, and I'll push that over a little bit. So I might do that. I might, and then I was thinking I might pop this, cut this down as well, and just have like a little bit of petal coming out in that corner, and maybe up here. And that's it. Like, not, maybe put one of these on it, like as the center. I'm not sure yet. Or something like that, or a heart or something like that. Alright, I think I might trim this a little bit because he's got a little bit of a tag there. So I'm just going to trim that so you can't see. Do I want to, I think there's enough dimension here, so I'll leave this one down. I'll glue that down so that just a little bit of glue on the foliage. I think that noise might have been hubby outside working, doing some work out in the yard. So we've just had some lovely rain from a couple of storms, and they're expecting more storms. So I'm in Queensland in Australia, and we are copping a few storms at the moment, spring storms. So you take what you can get, and you don't get upset. You just go with the flow. I might actually go that way. And dare I say I might pull that leaf off. That petal, should be called a petal, like that. Maybe just like a little piece like that. Let me just trim. That's what I'm thinking. It might be, that might not be right at all. Let me just poking out. Yeah, it's probably not the right shape. Hang on. Let me pop my butterfly back on. What I might do is I might glue my butterfly on so I know where it's going to sit. I think there is good. Let me do that so I can work backwards. Glue, 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 glue. So that I can then layer the flower under, because me guessing is not working. There we go, Mr. Mothie. Just there. That flower's pretty solid there, so I don't need to re-glue that at all. Alright. Now that didn't work, did it? My first flower and petal. I could probably put that one down there instead. I could do that. Have it just there, actually, or over here. Let me have a look. I think over here I like it. Just in there, because then my cut side hides behind the flower, quite like that. And then this is going to be different. I might have to cut it straight. Yeah. Alright, let's try cutting it there. Straight. Let's try this. Got another flower just in case. Yeah, that's better. That's better. I like that. That's cute. Just poking out there. Yep. Alright, so what I might do is I'll glue my flower down. My black petals. And sneak that under there. Poke that under there with my pokey tool, the flat side. Just go down a little bit more. Just there. Will do. And I will also, because that's where I want it to sit, I'll glue this one down as well. Just put a bit of glue there. Like so. It's a little bit of black poking out. So that's where I want those. So they're there. Now I'll glue my doily down. Alright. Oh, okay, it's very humid here today. I've got the aircon just turned on, but I think I'll have to blast it up another level. It's getting very warm, building towards the storm we're going to get this afternoon. So about there. I'm just going to press that down for a little minute. Get it to take. And I think I'll put another little flower down here, one of these ones that has been squashed. Just like that, just to bring that colour. Just there, like so. I think I'll just do that. And then I think what I'll do, now do I want to chop this in half? I should be able to tuck that in there if I chop it in half, shouldn't I? Alright, here goes. Chop it sort of in half. let's see if I can get this under here and under here, because I didn't put any sticky in the middle, so I should be able to. And then I'll be able to stick a little flower on the top like there, like so. That's what I was sort of thinking. Maybe I could bring it out a little bit, not hide it so much. Just a little one tucked in there, maybe a little bit more bigger flower. Yeah, I like that. What other flowers I've got? I'm liking these ones, these are cute. Yeah, I like that second one better. Okay, I'm going to glue that down. I'll try not to rip my petals off. That one there. And I keep my embellishing very simple on this, just like in the sketch. Oh, this is the tricky part. Getting it underneath. So there. And under here. How did I do this? Oh, there we go. That'll do. Just sit that there, and I might as well glue my flower down as well. Oh, so much for keeping one, having one embellishment cluster, hey? I'll move this up so you can see. I just didn't want to make it like too many, actually. I wanted to keep this one like central and the biggest, and then just have a little something. Alright, let's try and get this over here. Yep, I can tuck that. Alright, let's glue. Let's just do this one time. Let's just be brave and get it under there. Hang on. Like this, I can lift it up, so that's good. And then this petal will have to go under there. Sneaky, sneaky, under you go. Come on. There we go. Under it goes, sort of. There. Might need a bigger one over there. Oh, poor flowers. They're very squashed. They must have been like that for quite a while. It's as flat as a pancake. I know I like flat flowers, but this is just taking it to extremes. But that's a bit too big, isn't it? I think I might go for one very similar to that one. That one doesn't look too... Oh, that one's not. That will do. I'll just fluff him up a little bit, I think. Poor little thing. It's so cute. These normally curl. These top ones normally curl right up. And this fellow has been flat for a while. There we go. I don't want too much dimension anyway, but just a little bit. I don't want him to look like he's been squashed. that ship might have sailed, hey? That might have. Let me see. Excuse my head. Right. There we go. That will do. And I've got this little heart. I might use the little heart. What else have I got that I might be able to use? Flowers. I don't want to use too much. Maybe I could use the little heart just on there. Yeah, similar, very similar colour. I could put it there. Oh, I might sit it there. Here we go. Did I glue that one down? No. Alright, well I'll glue that down as well. So I'll do that. And, oh, these are sticky, aren't they? Hang on. And then I'm just about done, I think. Oh goodness. There we go. Got that over there. A little bit of glue. And that'll be my second page. Oh, I'm so excited. It's nice just to get it done, actually. It's a nice feeling. Here we go. And glue this flower down. Put a fair bit of glue on there. I do like to make sure it's going to stay. Just going to tuck him under there like that. go. Staying, yep, staying, yep, staying. Right, chuck you in the bin. I don't want you anymore, Mr. Petal. Do I want anything else on here? Do I want a little bit of bling? Maybe a little bit of bling. What have I got? Trying to use Old Stash. I don't think I want to use Giant Bling. Have I still got my bling? Just having a look over here. I've got some pretty little sparkly green flowers. Yeah, a little bit flat. I think I want some bling bling. Let me find some bling bling. I'm glad to use some of these, the giant leaves, the foliage though. Have I got my... I have got a disaster on my desk. I have to clean up, otherwise I cannot do any more because I can't find anything. Do you ever get like that, or is it just me? Let me have a look in my, because I've got my old sequins. What did I do with them? I know I've got them somewhere. I probably put them away somewhere in one of my cleanups. I thought they were over here. Hang on. Oh, I've got some little blue ones. No, I don't want them. Alright, let's just get some bling out of my box, out of my drawer, out of my box, in my drawer. What do I want? What colour would we like? Do we want black? What about smoky grey or blue? Okay, blue. Let me have a look. I've got lots. So, I've got these. I've got that colour. That'd be nice. And you'd see it on the thing, actually. Oh, yeah, I'm going to go with that one. I've got clear. I've got this. I was thinking this smoky grey. That's cute. I think I'll go with that one. It's Unique Creatives. I don't know if it has a colour. I think they have a colour. I don't know what colour it is, though. It's just like a clear... I thought they had colours on them. It might have had on the little sticker, but I might have lost it. So, that's okay. So, yes, I think I'll use some of these. My little heart. Let's get my tweezers and let's put some bling around. I don't think I'm going to use the giant bling. Will I use the giant bling? I might use the giant bling over in this cluster. Otherwise it's going to be like really in your face. I could use gold bling. Hold on, hold on. Hold that thought. Hold that thought. I have these gold blings. Hang on, let me find them. Hang on. To have gold bling. Do I not? I do. Hang on, let me find it. Here. What colour is it? Same as a more yellow. Yeah, it's not. It's a yellow gold, not that gold. Right. Let me see if I've got any other Craft gold, because that might be a different colour. Sorry, I'm off camera here. Just digging in my drawer through my bling, which I have a whole drawer full of it. And you never have the right colour, do you? What about pearls? Do I have gold in those? Oh, goodness me. No, it doesn't seem so. Oh, okay. Let me have a look over these ones. They're probably a bit more yellow as well. You know what? I think, sorry, my head was in the way there. Okay, just stood up. So, I'm going to use these. I'm going to use this one. It's not perfect, but that's okay. I'm going to use these. Just depending on your angle, they do look the same. So it depends where you are, where your head is. I'm going to use these. So I'm just going to go one here, one there, and one here. keep it over here on the white. Down here. And maybe just there in the little tuck spot in there. 1, 2, and then I might put one over this side, just in there. Maybe I'll go a little bit off the corner, like that. Oh, don't like it to be level, but anyway, that's okay. There we go. Right, page number 2 for all about that base, 20 base pages in 20 days with Ginger's Corner. Do stop by my link down below and check it out, and I hope you like my layout today. And I will be back again tomorrow with another one. I'm going to use up my 3rd one. Yay, very excited. Okay, I hope to see you again really soon, and stop by and check out all the other lovely creators who are participating in this hop. You will get some lovely ideas and maybe give base pages a go. Or if you have some in your stash, dig them out, see if you can get some used up. It'd be great to see your used up pages and your finished pages. Thank you for stopping by today, and I will see you again really soon. Thank you. Bye-bye.